Okay, so the Sony PlayStation Network is down again. This is not the first time. Unfortunately, it probably won't be the last time because Sony has a historically bad track record with keeping their servers up for whatever reason. Not only that, but they have a terrible record with explaining what's happening or getting out to their user base and being like, hey, we know this is happening. We'll get back to you. But before we get into the current outage, I wanted to take you down memory lane on the most important outages of the PlayStation Network, the one in 2011, and then the one that just happened back in October of 2024. So let's get into that. So 2011, it went down for 23 days, and it took Sony a week, yeah, 7 days, to actually come out and tell users anything, literally anything. And they didn't give a big speech, nothing. It was literally, hey, we know this is happening. Also, you might want to cancel your credit cards. What happened, it was a massive cyber attack, and they stole 77 million users' personal information. Credit card numbers, emails, names, everything. They stole it. And you'd think that Sony might have made up for this in some sort of grandiose fashion. No. Users got 2 free games and 30 free days of access to the PlayStation Network. And there was no real big explanation behind it. It was just, this happened, sorry, here's your free stuff, and moved on. Now let's talk about October 2024. This one was extremely weird because Sony never explained what happened. The PlayStation Network went completely offline for 7 hours. There was no multiplayer, no store, no account access. It was just gone. It was off. All Sony said was, we are aware of an issue and we're investigating it, which is the same situation we're at currently, actually. They never came out and actually explained why it was down, why it was out, and there was no compensation for the outage. However, that was 7 hours out of your 30 days that you pay for. No compensation. So that brings us to the current outage that's happening that started on February 7th. It was a Friday. Why a weekend? You know what I'm saying? Started around 6 p.m. and there was no official announcement or tweet that happened until it was later in the evening, where it was that standard, hey, we're aware of an issue and we'll get back to you. That was all it said. That tweet is still up. That's all that's been said. If you go to the status PlayStation Network outage site, it just says all services down. Every single service is down. We have no idea when it's going to be back up online. There's been rumors swirling about that it might be back up on Tuesday. So we don't know if this is going to be more like October 2024. We don't know if this is going to be more like 2011. We have no idea. Which is opening, unfortunately, the way for rumors to be spreading about what is potentially happening, because this is happening on a global scale, right? And everyone knows that Project 2025 has mentioned banning video games, and with everything Elon Musk has had his hands in, people are very concerned that this might be the beginning of the end of video games. I'm not confident in that, but without coming out and actually saying anything official to users of a massive gaming network, rumors like that start to spread. You know what I'm saying? But that's where things stand right now. There's just a massive outage. Sony is doing what Sony does and leaving their players in the dark, which might be a good opportunity to switch over to Xbox, you know what I'm saying? But I will keep you updated as I learn more. We'll chat soon. Subscribe for more.